Berlin's Brandenburg Gate is not your typical campaign stop. Yet Senator Barack Obama's staff recently proposed this symbol of a once divided Germany as the backdrop for a major campaign speech. Democratic Party strategist Tad Devine.
It's been the site of incredibly important speeches from American presidents, from John Kennedy to Ronald Reagan. And it would be incredibly symbolic in terms of the visual opportunity that it would present.
The plan to use the Brandenburg Gate sparked an uproar within the German government over whether a famous European landmark should be used in the U.S. presidential campaign. Obama's staff is seeking alternate locations in Berlin. Devine says the controversy demonstrates the potential risks when presidential candidates take their campaigns abroad. He says U.S. presidential contenders have shied away from international travel to maximize their time at home.
Every day that you're out of the United States is one less day that you're campaigning in a critical battleground state in front of voters who could decide this election right here.
Still, Obama and his Republican rival, Senator John McCain, are including a large amount of international travel in their campaigns. McCain recently returned from Colombia and Mexico, where he promoted free trade in the war on drugs. Before he was the Republican nominee, he made trips to Iraq and Afghanistan. Obama's travels will take him to Israel and the occupied West Bank, Iraq, Afghanistan, and Europe. Analysts say both presidential candidates believe they will increase their appeal to voters by meeting with foreign leaders. Stephen Hess at the Brookings Institution in Washington.
In the case particularly of Senator Obama, who is very new on the political scene, it I think was incumbent upon him to at least touch base in many parts of the world in which he may not have spent any time.
Hess says Senator McCain seeks to highlight his experience with international issues.
He goes to show that he knows something, that he's been there, not that he's a newcomer who has to learn the ropes, but that indeed he's an experienced participator in American international affairs.
Analysts say the candidate's international travel reflects a growing concern among U.S. voters about America's ties with the rest of the world. Rick Barton of the Center for Strategic and International Studies in Washington.
I think Americans across the board, irrespective of their ideological position, care a great deal about how the U.S. is seen. It's not that they want us, that we want to be loved all the time, but they think that we should at least be respected and we should be seen as a constructive force.
If the candidates' trips are seen as successful, experts say future presidential contenders will follow in their footsteps. Leta Hong Fincher, VOA News.